Okay, we're back. Episode 2 of Blueprints. As you can see, day 2. Um, Day 1 was long. Day 1 was about 2 hours long. Definitely longer than I expected. I have a feeling the days are going to get shorter as I learn the rooms better. You know, I won't have to, like, each time I go to draft, I'm not going to have to think about what a room might do and what its categories are and stuff every time. So the goal is to get my videos down to under an hour. So that'll probably be 1 or 2 runs, you know, based on how long they go. But yeah, we learned a lot. This game is going to be very deep. I can already tell. And just from the homepage, I'm already noticing stuff. This red crown was what but me as a child in the book was wearing in the Red Prince book that our mom wrote. I'm seeing a bishop here, which there's definitely going to be something with the chess pieces. And you know, the statue, the rest I'm not totally sure about. I'm also just realizing I never how rude of me to not have introduced Moose, who will be in basically every video. She loves to hang out right behind me in a perfect little loaf. There you go. Say hi, boo. Yeah, that's a good loaf. No feet, no tail. So I'll try and show her when she pops up. Anyway, yeah, let's go for it. Day 2. I have a lot of goals, but I think for the first while we're just gonna see where the game takes me before we really start trying to hone in on any particular goals. I do love how it starts you outside like this. Oh, and I was just looking at the clock. I think it's at 8, so I get here at 8 a.m. Alright. 50 steps. 26 coins, right? I forgot we ended last run with a bunch of money that we froze in the freezer. One thing I did want to do is go actually explore outside now that I know I can. That looks an awful lot like the Holly symbol. It is called Mount Holly, right? I wonder if that's Mount Holly? Oh, a bird. Hello. That's so cool. I was really shocked by the hamster in the last episode, so I'm not totally shocked to see a bird flying around. But it really is unexpected to see like animals moving and stuff in a game where it feels like you're the only living thing. So okay, power lines. I see power lines. Last time we messed around with the breaker room and the security room, and it seemed like can't open a door. It seemed like we'd be able to turn out the power at some point, and I wonder if I can follow these power lines to something important. But apparently I'm too weak to push open a tiny little door, and I don't have a jump. I have no hops. You know what I'm just realizing? Can I sprint? I can sprint. It's marginally faster. Oh man, that means I could have sprinted all of last video. That's embarrassing. Alright. Is there anything we can glean from the outside of the house? Other than that it's just gorgeous. Clock. Are these cracks or are these... I assumed they were vines, but they look like cracks in the building? There are no branches of some sort? I don't know. Power lines going out that way too. Okay, I want to check this out first. See what we got down here. What are you? What? Honestly, what? This is when you spend your whole first day exploring how deep. Wow, the trees are moving. That's really cool. You spend the whole day exploring how deep the interior of the house and how complex the mechanics of drafting and even meta progression will be, it's very surprising to come outside and find what appears to be, a part of the story I can do out here. I see like a rail line in there. It kind of reminds me, I'm curious if it's going to be anything like Portal, not to spoil a 15-year-old game or whatever, Portal 2, but you spend your whole time in these test chambers, and then you are escaping and doing all this crazy stuff outside of it. It'd be kind of crazy if a section of the story took place out here. That's pretty. What? What? What are those? And also, how high up are we? I mean, we're on the top of a freaking mountain. Wow. Okay, well, now I desperately want to know what's going on over there. That's very cool. Blown away. Blown away by the scope already. Hello? What are you? Dark. You're dark, that's for sure. Can I turn on a torch? No? Oh, foiled by boxes. That's tough. Okay. Some kind of tunnel full of crates. Crates of what? This is interesting. I mean, it's a big tunnel. It feels like a car or something could go down it, and it looks paved. Very curious what that is. I wonder if there's going to be a way we can move those crates, or if we're going to have to come back with something, or maybe we just have to find it from the other side. And we can leave the gate. That's crazy. It's cool. The holly sign symbol is on this skin. Yeah. See? That's, very cool. Bird bath? I think? No burbs. No burbs anywhere. Can I go this way? This? Wait, oh look, there's a whole... That's that gazebo I saw out the window last episode. I imagine this is a game where the order you do things in doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think I'm spoiling content for later here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so easily accessible. You just turn around at the start. But it does feel, it feels like I'm doing something I shouldn't be able to do for a while. What the heck? A cute little campsite out here. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great-uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a respectable offsite. This is where I spend the night each night. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. This is where I'm spending the night. Huh. Very cool. Oh yeah, in the bottom right, we're on the campsite. We're at the campsite now. So campsite, the grounds. When I'm in the house, it says like bedroom rank 1. Okay. Interesting. So is there anything else at my campsite? Like some chopped down trees. Is that for this log? No, that presumably came from here, but interesting. Do I have anything of interest? Just some books and a little doll of some sort. Cool. An orchard! An apple orchard! Can I open... You're kidding. Oh? Oh, it's 4 digits? Oh, and also only 1 through 9. 0 through 9. Damn, I was thinking my, my padlock theory from the darts game last episode was gonna pay off here, but... The only other thing I have is, I don't remember where I learned this, but I saw somewhere something said the safe code is 9083. And I knew that was a lie. So maybe that's the code for this? No. Ah, I need to find a freaking code for the orchard. Look at all them apples. Wow. And what are those? Huh. I genuinely don't know what those are. There's smoke coming out of them. It's interesting. Alright, well, defeated by a small fence yet again. I am a very unathletic individual. And what in the world is it? There's a bunker? Man, nothing like when a game breaks what you think are the rules it has set forth. That is my favorite part of puzzle games. You know, you think the whole world takes place within whatever space, you know, within the house. And then you discover that there's a whole world outside of it. Very cool. Man, we're down to 43 steps already. Alright, exploring was a little expensive. Probably gonna be a smaller day inside. Alright, well, I'm assuming everything will be the same in here. Yeah, this is about walking. And I wanted to see if these were the same. Ace, Queen, those are the same. Okay, so the entrance hall remains the same. Good to know. What do we got? Utility closet right off the bat. Could be kind of cool, but I don't know if I want it so close to the beginning in case I want easy access to it later. We don't need the pantry. We've already got 26 bucks. And the spare room is useless, but it does take us over to the edge, so we'll go straight to the edge of the map. We wanna branch out and get options going. Ah, there's a window here. There wasn't a window in the last time I did the spare room because it wasn't on the edge. Cool. Fan running. Such a weird room. Spare doesn't even cover it. Nook, parlor, pantry. They are all left turns. The pantry gives us 4 money. The parlor had that little logic puzzle where the chest gave us, I think it gave us gems last time, which honestly we don't have any gems, so although it's not guaranteed it's going to give us the same thing. I'll take this. That's the winded up key. Yeah, that's just the instructions. Yeah. And was this the room I complained about the curtains being drawn, and now they're open? I think I literally said, I doubt the game will be that dynamic, and here we are. Very cool. Alright. The gems are on the desk. Well, pretty sure that's not true. Okay, so you're a liar. The gems are in this box, maybe. The gems are on the floor. This is the easiest puzzle of all time. I see no gems on the floor. Gimme. You truth-telling box. 2 gems. Very cool. Love that. Forward. I'd love to say I could remember what these were last time, but I do not have a photographic memory. This isn't a bad spot to throw a closet, because we've got, you know, options to work around this. The corridor, I really think the corridor is just going to be useful, like when we get higher up and there's lots of locked stuff. And the chapel, I still don't know the purpose of the chapel, so I see no reason in using the money on it. Although we did have that theory that I could get on the other side and see. Oh, and this is the perfect opportunity. We're at the edge of the house. Oh, but I don't know how to get to the yard out on the side of the house. Sorry, I had that theory about being able to see what this stained glass window is from the other side. And this would be the opportunity, but like I said, I don't know how to get outside the house yet, so to the sides of the house. So we're gonna go closet. We're gonna take the 2 items, and last time it was dice and a key card. So we'll see if it's the same. Just a dice? A die? But it said I should get 2. Shoes are an item. Pair of running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Okay. So there's a hint. Okay. So we just sometimes get to use up less steps when using longer distances. So I wonder if it's like if you go through multiple rooms in a row that are not new, you occasionally don't use up a step. We used 1 on those last 2. We used 1 there. Okay, I wonder how long those distances are. We're gonna go left now. I like the idea of kind of going side to side and up. This is a free room, but I think this one is great for if you want to put this near a room you're gonna have to keep going back and forth to, which is not our current case. And I don't want to just end it, but I will take the key and the gem. I think we're fine with a storeroom here, and maybe missing out on 1 corner room in the bottom left corner. Oh, we found this last time. Broken lever. Could prove to be useful because there was a broken lever in the greenhouse. Oh, and we found in the, I think it was the workshop, we could create items, and the broken lever could kind of be combined with a shovel, which I still don't really understand that, but let's see. Early observatory, right away. +1 star for each time you've drafted So, yeah, I forgot, we never did figure out what the stars did. I wonder if I just needed to click on it and I didn't think to check. That'll be embarrassing. This gives us more doors, more options. I'm gonna hold on the observatory. I'm gonna take the key and keep moving. This is, yeah, where it reminds you to use a journal. There's the key. And then there was nothing else in this room, although we were confounded as to where the security camera might be, but I don't think I'm gonna figure that out today. Another ending. Drawing room. You may draw new, yeah. This room seems exceptional when you can use both doors and you are looking for a specific thing. We meet neither of those criteria. This would end our run, and the corridor feels silly to use a redraw already, so we're gonna just use the corridor and hope we can find a way out of the predicament we've found ourselves in already. The predicament being that we've only got 1 way out of here. That is one of the constellations from the observatory. The one that gives you a gem, if you see it? Diamandus or something? Diomedes? Words are hard. This is the hat we can't wear. Okay, so these paintings are of real things. Or these sketches. That's crazy. Are these all gonna matter? I've got Outer Wilds brain still, where I'm like, literally everything is a hint, nothing is lore. Ooh, damn. Commissary would be great, but it ends our run. I'd love to get to, you know, try out spending some of these fat stacks we got. But I think we're gonna have to go bedroom. The only thing that doesn't really end our run. plus 2 steps for entering. There's this painting of Reddington, which we know is like the nearby town. We read about some of the staff running down to Reddington to grab stuff. Now, the last time we saw one of these hands, we found a hidden room. It was pointing to the hidden room, so am I associating things that aren't related, or am I picking up on a very subtle hint? What is this? What are you? Why are you so noticeable? It looks like a hinge or something, but why is there only one and there's not one on this side? Man, now I'm like now I'm like overly convinced there's a hidden thing under that. Can I open this drawer? This drawer? Nothing to interact with. Okay. Alright, maybe it's not a thing. Just for the record, I still think it is. So if I come back later and I discover it was, I will feel vindicated, but... Okay, moving on. Food for sale is very cool. That could be lots of steps. And the other two end our run. So we're gonna go with kitchen. I feel like we got very lucky on day one with how far we made it. You know, I never felt like I was this close to getting pinned in, like I am already here. Also, why does it feel like the volume is lower? I'll just crank that up a little bit. I hope that's fine for you guys. Kitchen. Okay, right. Sells food. We got a scale, a little toaster, a little blender. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of kitchen-related things. What are you, a menu? This is where I shop. The main course is served only in the dining room. Why did that go away? That was weird. Mount Holly kitchen menu. Banana. $2, 3 steps. Club sandwich. $8, 15 steps. Tomato soup. Plus 5 steps for every red room in your house. I love the theming. Tomato soup for red rooms. Okay, cool. So... is that now or for the rest of the run? Today's main course, porterhouse steak. A delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in, and extra marble for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus 20 steps, plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. The main course is served only in the dining room. So, wow. So if you find the kitchen early and the dining room later, you can know whether or not the dining room's going to be worth it for you. Like, I mean, 20 seems like a lot, but maybe there are really good ones and maybe there are not so good ones. We have a lot of cash, so I'm going to just buy a club sandwich and kind of make up for all the exploring I did outside. And then we may as well buy the tomato soup. We can't take our money with us every run. Like, the freezer, I think, was lucky. So... and then we'll buy... banana's only 2. We'll buy a banana. Bananas don't sell out. We'll buy 2 bananas and be left with 10 money. Blue magnet, red magnet. Is that anything? Oh! There's a pet in the house? What? I mean, I know about the hamster, but like a cat or a dog? Well, I'm curious to find them now. Alright, I think we got everything out of the kitchen. Commissary to buy more items, but that ends us. Our options are chapel or den. Tomato soup means we get 5 steps for the chapel. But gems seem hard to come by, and we are good on steps. So we're gonna go with the den. Love this clock. We had a big grandfather clock in my parents' house growing up. Grab a gem. So many clocks over there. Hold on. What's wrong with you? Your hands are moving, but your swinger pendulum, there it is. Your pendulum's not moving. That's odd. Wonder if there's something to that. Necktie. The den is very cozy. Feels like there's more to it, but not that we know of yet. I'm trying to do a slightly more surface level run this time, so that I can just, you know, experience as much of the game as I can. Wow. Passageway costing 2/3 of our gems, but it's the only one that allows us to continue moving, so... Or I can spend my reroll. The gems seem valuable. They seem hard to come by. So this will be blocked off. Yeah. Never really investigated these vents. Why is the passageway... Did I talk about this already? I can't remember if I grabbed a passageway last run, but the passageway is so unfinished. Like it's not meant to be here. Like it's a sneaky behind the walls situation, you know? Very odd. Well, I think this is probably a good time for the observatory. But it's our final gem. That hurts, but I want to... the observatory... Oh! Because I've done it before, it angles it for me? That's a nice quality of life detail. That's very nice. This is odd. This really seems like something, but I don't know what. Don't know what. This was the Book of Stars. That's the one I saw the drawing of. Last time we found the North Star and we got 1 gold. I want to see... Okay, my camera's covering it, but... You see the 2 stars here? They carried over. 1 from last run and 1 from now. So the stars are some kind of meta currency. +1 for each time. Oh no! +1 for each time you've drafted Observatory. Okay. So I think I didn't look closely enough, but I think I started this run with 0. And just now I got 2 because I've drafted it before. Interesting. Okay. Now, does the number of stars mean how many I'm gonna get to see here? Am I gonna get to see 2? The twins. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm so dumb. Ah, cool. Okay, it says, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Okay, so North Star, twins. Next time I get this, I'll get the Slice. The Diamondus Minor. The Southern Cross. You know, I didn't put together... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing for 6. 7, 8. Nothing for 9 or 10. 11, 12. Nothing for 13, 14, 15, and then 20. And then it seems 20 is max. Okay. So... the reward gets better and better each time? 2 trunks in the entrance hall. Right, that's what I just got. Man, so I have to go back to the entrance hall? That is unfortunate, but 2 trunks seems pretty good. I still don't know how to get up to that upper layer. Very odd. I don't know what that little lip is, just so I can't walk off, I guess. Okay. I think before we go any further, we should run back to those chests. I'm gonna watch my steps to see how the shoes work. I'm losing one each time. Oh, we've got the bedroom. Forgot about that. I'm still losing one each time. Still lost one every single time. Okay, cool. Hello. They're locked, Trunks. Oh, am I gonna blow 2 keys right away? We sure are. We sure are. Oh, okay. Well, that was worth it. What the? And a coin fell out? Nope, that's the lock. Wow. Holy crap, that was worth it. I'm glad I came back. Okay, the fact that Trunks can... We're gonna have to check out what that was. The fact that Trunks can have keys is awesome. Silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Okay. I wonder if I get to choose which key I use. And in that case, I should try to get in a position where a 4-doored room would benefit me well when I use it. Very, very cool. So much depth to this game. Okay, now we go back the way we came, and we get to do one more room off the observatory, and then we head north at the passageway. Instantly forgot Nook. Okay. 47, 46, 45, 44, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Okay, so still not so sure about what these running shoes are doing. Still not so sure about that. This is a dead end, right? Yeah, so... the laboratory is 5 steps because of our tomato soup, which is not in our inventory. I guess we just have to remember we bought that. Or did it trigger when I bought it? You know what? For testing purposes, we are going to buy this and see if we get steps, so that we know for the future. Oh, it triggered when I bought it. Oh, that's too bad. So, should not have bought the tomato soup. Womp. And as we learned last time we were here, we don't know enough about what to do with the lavatory. I think... Lavatory. I just combined laboratory and lavatory. I think we need more information, or possibly the only purpose of the bathroom is that it is a red room. You're curious. Launder currency. I would very much like to know what that means, but that ends our run. So, we are going to go with our only option here. Man, I want to know what that means. We're going to go hallway. Give me 1 second. I'm going to ditch my sweatshirt. Okay, I am back. And Moose is just being the cutest little goober with a nice outstretched paw like a little sphinx. That's just so freaking cute. Alrighty. So we're in the hallway, and yeah, okay, cool. I remember this was the but we know that's a lie because it's red. I'm still very curious about the use of the word lies. Blue memos are true, red memos are lies. You'd think they'd say false or something, but chapel gives us an option for going further right, and we'll put the stained glass right here. Though I can't imagine we'll actually get to see it from the other side if it's not right against the house. Again, I could be chasing a red herring there. And as we know from this game, red means bad. I think maybe we just take the cash here? Or I don't know. Breaker box does seem important, and I haven't found a solid use for money yet. So I'm gonna have this because it gives us options. VAC indicators. Yeah, we still... I don't know what VAC means, and this was some kind of weird puzzle I don't understand. Oh. What? This is not how it worked last time. Last time I set all of them green, and then it went to blue, and now red? Now purple? What? Hello? I mean, I'm confused as heck. We don't have enough information for this. This seems like quite a tricky puzzle. Gym power is on. You know, last time we got the gym, the power was on and there wasn't really anything we could do. I'm gonna try turning it off just in case we come across it. The dark room, we did want the power on for that, because that was how we could see the pictures. The garage, I assume we're gonna want on. And this, I still... Cabinet? I'm pretty sure it says cabinet. I don't know what the heck that means. But I wonder if we have to like craft a switch to put in here. And then the keycard entry system. Keycard entry system. I mean, we don't have a keycard, so I guess we'll turn it off. And hope that gives us better access to something. Drawings in here. Alright, out this way and up. We're having a lot more difficulty maneuvering this day than we did yesterday. Okay, so this actually would be a decent time to use the special key. Oh, I can't view the map right now. Okay, we gotta get in the habit of viewing the map before we touch the door, so that we can figure out if it's worthwhile. This should be a special key opportunity, because this will give us... We'll be able to use all three sides. Oh, so there's more than one special key. Now let's go silver. Cloister. I'd love to buy that, because that sounds very cool. Gems. Always with the gems. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. You will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. Oh, that's what happened last time. I got it. Okay. I never put together that having been in the archives was why I was all of a sudden getting archived options for my following rooms. Sorry if you're yelling at the screen about that one. But, alright, I got there. I'll get there eventually on all this stuff. I don't think we want that. We learned what we needed to learn from there, for now. Probably more there later, but... Same with the... Honestly, same with the dark room. Getting cut off from the left, but we're gonna go dark room. I know we end up with random choices now. Oh. So the lights always go out when you walk in, and then you have to go reset them when you go to the utility closet. I don't think that's gonna be worth the steps for us right now, because we have seen the pictures in this room. Is there anything that we can see only when it's dark? I wonder what it is about opening the door that is putting the lights out. Oh, right, I can't see anything. This requires a gem, but the gems I think we should only use when we are using them intentionally. Oh, I'm just realizing we could have screwed ourselves. We might get 2 dead ends here. That'd be unfortunate. No way, we got the archives anyway? Ah, oh, come on. Oh, I just saw in the top left, I just saw the little shoe symbol. So I guess it's just a chance to trigger? There's a chance for it to trigger. Okay, this was... Yep, this is all this stuff. We learned a lot of cool stuff here. I want to just see what I can remember. We learned that our mom wrote the children's story. It was based on us. We learned that she changed her name, yeah, right here, as a pen name to free her from the political associations of the Sinclair family. We learned there was an author who was detained and questioned. Our mom and a bunch of other artists dropped the publisher. And then our mom went missing. Yeah. In 87. I gotta get a better feel for the timeline. February 22nd. You know what, I'm gonna start writing down timeline stuff. I think that will be helpful. February 22nd, 87. Mom missing. Mom! Where you at? And some jewels, some very priceless jewels, especially one of them, very, very precious one that was suggested to be politically motivated. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and we learned someone said something about how the red versus blue thing, the book about me as a kid, was like a thinly veiled commentary on a political party who appears to be disappearing people. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. This feels like I can do something with all this. I guess not. Guess not. I can't believe we accidentally got the archives. That's so funny. Let's continue east. Try and wrap up that corridor we left open. East Wing Hall. Okay, last time we got this, it was also along the edge. So, East Wing Hall always appears along the edge. Courtyard. We upgraded this to have 5 dig spots. Let's definitely do the courtyard. That seems great. That seems worth a gem. Especially if we can dig up some gems. Where's the shovel? Oh no, I'm not guaranteed a shovel. Well, what the heck? Come on, no way. Oh. Did I not get that shovel in the courtyard? Oh. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Man. Okay, well we better hope to find a shovel. We're gonna use a key on this, because these trunks seem to be pretty good for the most part. Yeah, look at that. We replace the key, we get a gem and some coins. That rules. Now, is this gonna be free? Because I turned it off? Does not appear to be... Keycard reader is not even powered on. So why would I turn it off? I thought it was gonna let me get through. Well, we don't have a key card, so we can't go that way. And that is down. Man, that locks that whole area off to us until we can find one. And even if we do find one, we'll have to go turn the reader back on. And of course you're locked. Oh, game, you make me so mad. I think we're going pantry here. We never found a nursery, so the boudoir is not, like, particularly worthwhile to us. We know... You know, we never actually tried it. We know what the safe code is not, because we found it on a red memo. So... yeah, I don't think it's worth trying. I think that is a red herring. So, we'll take the money. We'll take the $4 out of the pantry. And a free apple. 2 steps. Sweet, so that was basically a bedroom. I want to remember what this is. 5 apples, 5 minutes. This, yeah, this seems... this is a hint of something. Okay. And leave it, yeah. I don't know what that is. So what's neat is I think we can... oh no, that's the dark room. I was gonna say, I think we can override the not seeing our options here, but hopefully we get a door here, and we can override not seeing our options out of the dark room. Oh! What you doing? Oh, she's playing with a toy mouse. Are you kidding me? Locked again? So if I go back to the archives, is it automatically locked there too? We're using a lot of steps testing out all these theories, but I think it's worth it. It's unlocked here. Weight room. Lose half your steps. Why would I want that? Why would I choose to lose half my steps? There must be something good in here. Probably can't see Moose walking around. I don't know what the heck she's doing. There's either something good in here, or it's just a red room. Although this isn't every time you walk in it, it's just now. I don't think we want to go guest bedroom, but I also don't want to use my gem. I don't want to use my gem on something I can't see. 17 steps if we, well, 16. 16 steps if we do the weight room. Or just go up in steps and walk around. Although if we get screwed on the dark room, our run is over. Alright, screw it. I think we're going weight room. Oof, minus 16. And then we go in and we're at 16. Alright. A stage of some sort. Stag. I don't have a key card. Can I get yoked? Can I get strunk in here? No. It's tough. Pick up, pick up, pick up. No. None of it. What time are we at? 1:15. More vents in here. It's interesting how some of the rooms are unfinished like this. Man, tough that... wait, that's key carded. That leads to the archives. Was that key carded from the archives? I thought the key card was down here. Oh, we only have 16 steps. I don't have time. I don't have time to go investigate it. Whoa. Okay. So there is a reason to want a lot of red rooms. I don't know what that reason is, but this tells me there is a reason for that. I don't think we want that now. There's no benefit really to the boudoir right now, but I'll take it. Oh, I'm dumb. That's that way. This isn't the archives. I'm all turned around. Yeah, that's the archives. Okay. Oof, this is tough. Okay, we still do have that dark room option. But let's go see what happens out here. This should all be the same, theoretically. Here's that picture that I don't know how to feel about. Don't know how to feel about that still. Can't open you. Alright, I mean, I literally have written down that this is not the code, but let's just test that. 9083. I have to sneeze, sorry. Alrighty. Code? Yeah, checks out. Would have been surprised if that worked. Cinca Co. That's the company that made all this money for this house to even exist. Alright, we're going out this way. Locked. Locked. They're being mean to us. We have one gem. I'm not willing to spend the gem here. Let's see what we get. Whoa, what is this? The terrace. Cool. Oh, this is so cool. The green rooms right now are my favorite. Again, just because they feel slightly immersion breaking. A banana! Free banana. 3 steps. How neat is that? Nothing with the teacup. Okay. So we've seen this statue before. I wish I could zoom. We've seen this boat, which is just, I mean, I am puzzled about this boat. What is the deal with the boat being there? Bench. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so there is an exterior of the house, even though I have not drafted that yet. It's the interior that's mysterious. There really doesn't seem to be much out here. What is the deal with the terrace? I know it's a green room, and it, you know, it's got synergy with that whole side of things, but this is less than I thought I was gonna get out of this. I have questions and not many answers. Yep, back this way. Now I think we've got to go into the archives and to the dark room and up, because we don't have a key card. That's our only option. And we don't even get to choose what we get here. Well, they're all free, so I assume we go with the middle one. Don't end our run. This is new. What is it? No, it's not new. It's the maid's chambers. Oh, I think we've ended our run. Yep. Yep, I remember that. Oh, but dates? Must vacate by November 6th. What year? This year? Whatever year this is. Picture of people who I don't recognize. And there would be money here if we ran payroll from security, but that does prove that's how that works. Or not security, from the office? Where did I run that from? Lost track of Moose. Ah, man, that ends our run. Was there anything else we wanted to go back and double check before I end it? We've got some money, but we bought all we could at the kitchen. We have a key and a gem, but nothing to do with them. The utility closet. Ah, yeah, we got. Alright, well, that was almost an hour, so damn. Really sneaks away from you. So that's gonna be episode 2. We're learning a lot here. We're learning that we're overwhelmed. We're learning that there is a lot we don't know. Um, we didn't really seem to make any meta progression this time. But let's see, what is the main things we learned? That there is going to be synergy. Oh, hi, Moose. Oh, would you like to say hello? Oh, this is Moose, queen of the house. She's blurry because it's detecting my face. There we go. This is our big girl. Show everyone how big you are. Oh, this is such a big girl. Yeah. Mm. She's starting to beg for dinner, but she's got 45 minutes to wait. Um, we learned that there will be a benefit to drafting lots of red rooms. I don't remember what that one was called, but we found one that said we'd draft more of them, which implies there will be synergy with that. We learned that we do not always get a shovel in the courtyard, which hurt. That hurt badly. We learned the closet does not always have the same items, because last time it had a key card. This time we got the running shoes, which didn't seem to give us too much use this time, but maybe in the future. We learned how the observatory actually works. Let's see. This says drafted 2 times now. Yeah, so that reward is going to get better each time we draft the observatory. And then what put those chests back in the entrance hall? What did that? I think that was the observatory. Yeah, the twins. The twins added the 2 chests. So I don't think those are going to be there tomorrow. I think that it was a one-time thing when I got the observatory. Okay, and we learned that tomato soup, only good if you already have the red rooms. That was tough. Alright, cool. Well, that's gonna be episode 2, like I said, so stay tuned. I'm loving this game. I'm really excited to see it unfold. And I intend to publish the entire playthrough. So if you like it, you know, subscribe. Feels weird to ask people to subscribe, but do it. Or follow the playlist, you know, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. I wanted to see if the house is going to look different after calling it a day. Whoa! What? That's very different. It's called the Red Villa. What? Wow. Really cool. Ranks reached, steps taken, items found, new rooms. 5 red rooms. So this is like the determining factor. Huh. Very cool. What a neat detail that it's like generating this based on what you did. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, like I said, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.